Oh, this is exciting. Oh boy, that sounds tight too. Hope this is a silver coin, man. Oh no, it's just a modern clad quarter. How in the heck did that get here, man, in the dump? Jeez, man, it sounded like a quarter too. Dude, that one skunked me. I found 2 Indian heads right in this area, deeper, like about 5 inches. Really scratchy. This is probably a big piece of iron. I dug up a lot of junk right in this area within 10 feet of me. A lot of junk, man. But a lot of relics too. I pulled up some really cool stuff here. I am in the dump. This is my favorite place to dig. It's really a scratchy signal. See all the glass in the soil? What's that? Oh, look at that thing, man. Big hunk of brass. I can't believe I missed this before. Just amazing, man, how much stuff you find on different days. And I had my same coil on here with my Anfibio the last time I was in here. I was in here in the summer though, but that's a big chunk of brass. I'll keep that, definitely, for sure. See, look at all this glass in the soil here. 1800s glass. 1800s glass. So I don't have to really worry about my plugs here because I am in the dump. I found an old buckle right there, right next to that tie down of the dead man. So it's pretty quiet. So a little bit of junk right there. I'll pick that up, put it in my bucket. So I do have a bucket over there. Whenever I come to dump, I always bring a bucket because there's lots of iron. I dig up a lot of iron in these spots, man, in these dumps here. Look at that. Look at that, man. Dude, this old lantern part, man. There's another nail in there with it. See that? There's just all kinds of stuff in here, man. I see more. Look at that chrome stuff right there. It's probably the edge of this, yeah. I think it's very, very heavy. I don't know what it goes to, but let me check it out here. I'll clean it out here a little bit. How about that? This thing is really heavy. So I'm gonna give it a little bang there. That's awesome. I don't know what it used to go to, but let me try to scrub it up here a little bit. See if there's a patent date down under anything. Look at that, man. That thing's way ancient. Definitely from the 1800s. It's got iron inside of it. That's just really weird. But yeah, that's kind of stuff that I dig in the dump here. Got 3 other buddies over there, over in that field, and me and Morty are in this dump here. We got 5 guys out. We had our second metal detecting club meeting, our second one we've ever had. We're just forming a club. The last meeting was last week. We had 19 guys show up. Today, I think there's probably 15. But I've been sick for the last couple days. I haven't been able to detect. I've been feeling really under the weather. Really chattery, see that? It's gonna be deeper because there's no numbers on the tone ID, the target ID, so it's gonna be deeper than I wanna dig. There's a lot of huge piece of iron down here under the ground, about 6 or 8 inches. That's why I have my small coil on, because I've just found so many relics just right near the surface here. And this coil will go pretty deep too if I crank it up, but it gets kind of unstable. It overloads on a lot of stuff on the surface if I crank it up, anything over 50 or 60. So you watch this, I'll crank it up. I have a 5-inch concentric coil on here. I'll put up to 60, how about that? But my target depth here is about 3 inches. So I've hit this dump probably for about 80 hours or so. 80 to 100 hours. Not very many guys have pounded this area. I have extensively. I've spent a lot of time here, man. Especially when I first got my Anfibio. Look at that harmonica reed, man. Live dig. Fully intact, man. See, they're just relics, just all beyond belief in this dump here. All the reeds are there, except for 2 of them, 3 of them. So let me clean this up here. See the harmonica reed right there, just like that. This is my favorite place to dig. That's why this is my favorite place to dig, because I just find stuff just everywhere here. So this is the dump, man. This is my favorite place to be on earth. And I'm back, baby. I've had that simplex, and I've been just doing curb strips for the last couple months, and I've been able to concentrate in the dump here. So there's a couple targets in there. So let me turn my sensitivity back down, because it's not overloading, but it's not a huge piece of iron. And I did ground balance in a really kind of cleared out spot over there. There's nowhere to ground balance right here, close. So it sounds like a pop can. Is that a pop can? Yeah. It's a little bit of modern stuff. I mean, it's probably from the 70s, because this is parking for the fair. So I want to find a little bit of modern stuff in here, but mostly relics. Probably 60 or 70% of my targets in this whole field right here, about half this field is all the dump. About 60% of my targets are just relics from the 1800s to 1920s. Probably there's quite a bit of 1960s stuff in here, like pull tabs or beaver tails. On the other side of the street, there's no beaver tails. There's very little modern stuff, just lots of old glass, like this stuff, you know. There's a lot of glass over there across the street. Here, not so much glass, but you can see, you know, like that. There's a little bit of ceramic and glass just right on the surface here. But across the street, it's really bad. I mean, every square inch of that on the surface. So I'm getting a pretty good target right here. The 30s are really exciting for me too. The 30 anything 30s and signals. It's most likely going to be a relic of lead or brass or something. What's that? That's not what I'm looking for. It's something deeper. Yes, it's something big. So it might be something huge. Like really huge. Might have to pop it with my shovel here. Yeah, something big. Like that, you know? Just lots of trash here, you know? But I'll put that in my bag. I'll actually take it over to my my bucket here in a minute. But let me dig the rest of this stuff out. Usually this stuff comes out in just lots of pieces. Yeah, there's another chunk of it right there. Just some sheet metal. Okay, let me dig a little bit more here. Let's see what else we got in this hole, because a lot of times you find relics right next to each other. I've found huge bottle spills here before, so huge bottle spills. I'm talking 20, 30, 40 bottles. You know, a little bit of a pot, a ceramic pot there. It's glazed over, see that? But yeah, part of a little bit of leather right there. See that leather strap to something or other? It just fell apart. So I'm kind of excited about this hole here that I'm digging. Look at that. The bottom of an open ponto bottle right there. Is that? No, that's an ornamental piece of glass. I'm not going to even look at it. So there's another bunch of glass there. You know, I just love digging in this dump, man. It's just amazing, some of the stuff that I find. Just the glass galore, man. So I really got to watch, you know, watch for glass down there, sharp piece of glass, because it can cut me up. You know, it's kind of one of the dangers of digging in the dump here. The glass, man. I've never cut myself, and I really take precautions on not getting cut up. You know, I wear knee pads, and I always wear gloves, and I just kind of watch how hard I'm digging in the ground with my hands there. But I'll eventually get cut sometime sooner or later. So let's go over that hole one more time. Okay, that's the dump.